Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back once again for another weekly racing evlog part 2. We are heading down to Daytona International Speedway with the Nascar Xfinity Series with our Young Buck number 23 Ford Mustang. Did I get all the sponsors in? Probably not. But we are back in the Xfinity Series. Very excited for this opportunity to be able to do so. And very excited to be what feels like at a track once again that we've done very good at in the past, and we almost won it. And I say almost because it was so close, y'all. It felt in grasp, and then it flew away. It went bye bye. And so overall, that was frustrating. But I have high hopes that we're going to be able to do pretty well here. It is 100 laps. It's the Wawa 250 with the Xfinity Series, so we're racing at night here at Daytona. Last time that we were down in Daytona, we actually won the first stage. I thought we won the second. I can't remember. And then we got caught up in an accident coming out of the tri-oval of somebody overcorrecting and slamming us into the wall, unfortunately, for our Xfinity debut. But we've got a lot more experience since then. We have 5 victories under our belt and would love to make it 6 with only a handful of races more that we're going to be racing in the Xfinity Series this year. I'd love to be able to try to take advantage of that. Last time that we were in the Xfinity Series, we were actually down at Nashville Super Speedway, which is actually one of the races that we won. So I'm hoping to be able to keep that momentum. We're a name, obviously, now in the Xfinity Series. We're kind of like Kyle Busch, and not in the terms that he can do whatever, and whatever you think your thoughts are on him, I don't care. But you know, he can win at it. If he goes down into a series, he can win at it. Not in that terms, but like enough where we kind of spoil it. We've done 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've done 9 races. We've won 5 of them. Those are some pretty good odds. I don't care what anybody says. So I'd love to be at number 6. So we're going to head down to Daytona, practice single car qualifying, as well as the 100-lap race. It should be a good time. So let's head on down to Daytona, and let's see if we can get another victory for the Young Buck Beverage Co. team. And welcome to beautiful Florida, and welcome to Daytona International Speedway. It looks like we're going to have great weather for practice qualifying and the race, nighttime racing here at Florida. It's going to be such a good time. I'm so excited about this. I love the Super Speedway. We won at Talladega. We were in a good spot at Daytona, and I'm just hoping that we're able to keep the car together and not be involved in the big one. But I am such a stickler for the thought that Daytona is a crapshoot. Daytona is all about luck and being in the right place at the right time. So I'm hoping that we can be in the right place at the right time. But let's head out for practice. I am going to do a lot of just single car, kind of to shake down the car. We will do a little bit of probably tandem, but I don't really want to be in a pack because we only have one car. We don't usually bring a backup, so I don't want to risk anything like that. So let's see how we do in practice. I know it's going to be a little lower on the leaderboard, but I want to just get a feel for the car on the track with these different summer temperatures. So we'll see you guys after practice. from practice and 13th on the board. There's almost 40 of us here, so even as a single car, that's actually really, really good. Our fastest speed obviously was up there when we were working in tandem, and feeling pretty good. A little squirrely if you're in the middle lane with a lot of cars around you, a lot more sucking of the air off of the car, causing it to kick sideways. So gonna have to try to keep an eye on that and hope for the best from that. But overall, I think that we've got a pretty good chance of starting up towards the front and trying to work our way to the front here at Daytona. But we're going to head out now for 2 laps of qualifying and hope that we're able to maybe we can get it up to the pole. Again, with the single car, I think we've got the speed to be able to do so. So let's see how we do. The sun is setting. It is time for us to get ready for the race. We were able to capture the pole during qualifying. Feeling very good about that, but it's one of those things. One of my biggest fears always at the plate races, besides obviously, getting upside down or getting hurt and being in a really bad crash, is not picking the right line and going all the way to the back. So I'm hoping to be able to avoid that, keep the car in one piece, and I'd love to be able to add win number 6 for the Xfinity Series. We're not in the Xfinity Series for points, so we're really here to win. A second place means really nothing to us. We're not racing for it's imaginary money. It's the glory part of it, and I'd like to be able to say, yeah, we won at Daytona. That's pretty cool, right? So let's head out there. 100 laps here for the Wawa 250 in the Xfinity Series, starting on the pole. Let's see how it goes. All right, time for us to start heading home. That was not the finish that we're hoping for. We did end up 28th out of 40, but it's not out of not trying. Let's talk about it really quick before we gotta go. Well, we were leading the first stage. We won the whole. We led the whole entire thing except I think one lap, where somebody got noticed in front of us right at the line. So they were credited for that, and we won the stage. Came to pit road, accidentally overshot my box and slid right on through. Unfortunately, so I had to put it in reverse, get back, which ended up having us start second, which was fine. We got our way back to the first, and then the lines kept on switching back and forth who was fastest. We ended up on the outside at some point. Took advantage and picked from a lapped car, which kind of slowed down the field. Was able to rocket last second, really, up to the front. Me and SVJ getting up there and claiming the second stage as well. So we won the first and second stage. Come in, did a fine pit stop. It was a little bit further back, which I knew was going to be a little bit of a problem. We were able to work our way up, and then we were pushed back, and then worked our way up, and then there was this accident on the backstretch. Then there was sliding in turn one, and got us all back together. We're going. We're down to like 20 laps to go. We're mid-pack. We're pushing our way up. We're making really good progress, but I just can't break through in front of the cars. I think I was like second in line or something like that in the middle. When we came around, a couple things had shifted, and I was like, okay, we're going to be fine here. We're going to work our way up. I said maybe there's going to be one more pit stop possible. And unfortunately, coming out of 4 is exactly what I was worried about happening. We were in the group of 3 lanes. We were in the middle, and as the inside and the outside lane started to pass us to pick up more speed, it sucked the air right off the car, kicked it sideways. We kind of fishtailed and pinballed off of a handful of people, unfortunately, and hit the outside wall, kind of doing this pirouette all the way down the front stretch, spinning. Luckily stayed on the ground. A couple cars, actually a pretty good amount of cars, 10 cars or so were collected in that wreck, and the car just was not the same. We had no speed after that, so we just kind of limped around to the last 16 laps here at Daytona. Went 1 lap down, but wanted to make sure I was out of the leader's way, of course. So 28th out of 40, still not the worst, but when we had the winning car, we won both stages. It's disappointing. So Daytona curses us again, and we'll just have to try again in February. But that's going to do it for this evlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, there is going to be a little bit of a break in this as we go on vacation and get back to life when we come back. But I'm glad that I was able to make this one for you. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and I do appreciate your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.